Yo, what up? It's your boy XcaliberZero, the music producer you can go with, and today we're going over the best ways to upload your beats on Voisey. Alright, so if you don't know what Voisey is, I do have a video that does explain this. I'm not going to go over it into detail. This video is for people who are trying to upload their beats to Voisey in the most updated current version. Before, when you were trying to upload your beats on Voisey, you had a small window of opportunity. Now they changed it. You're able to upload 3 beats per day. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that and how you can prepare your beats for upload. All right, so when you're about to upload your beat, make sure you do a couple things before. Make sure, one, you have an account, which is very easy. All you need is an email and create your password. It's very simple. The next thing is to make sure that your beat is at least 25 seconds, but the most around 30 seconds. So you want to be able to have like a full loop of like 4 to 16 bars for an artist to actually be able to sing over or rap over. So definitely recommend having those things ready. Before, you would need the BPM and the key, but now when you upload to Voisey, which you'll see here in a minute, that you don't need any of that because it automatically tracks it for you. So you'll have your BPM and your key automatically in the track, but it's good to make sure that you know the BPM of your track just to make sure when you're actually cutting it up, it makes it a little bit easier. I personally like to make sure I cut my beats on the actual FL Studio or whatever DAW you use. I would recommend cutting the beat to around 25 to 30 seconds before you actually upload. It'll be a lot easier when you're trying to upload the loop on the actual website, which you'll see here shortly. So we're going to click get started. And the first thing you'll see is to drag, make sure you drag that file. So it's 25 seconds or longer. So 25 to 30 seconds is the sweet spot. I'm going to go ahead and upload one that I already have one. And you'll see that it says analyzing beat. There is some instances where it'll come up as a copyright saying that the beat is already used. And what I think it is that there's certain chord progressions, I believe, that are coming up as copyright strikes. So if you get that notification, I'm not sure the way around it. I don't know if you need to pitch it up or something, but I have had problems where I try to upload a beat that was not a sample, that was not a loop, that had a certain chord progression. I'm sure that matched like the certain pop ones or whatever. So be sure you're on the lookout for that when you are uploading your track. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this track. What I want to do here is add a beat title. So this track particularly is called Worth It, and it's on my website on XcaliberZero. So I'm just going to use a track that I already have on my beat store. The tags I'm going to put on it. So we're just going to go down and listen to the track. And we're trying to figure out what kind of style it is. That way, and you can just move this nudge tool here to zoom in and zoom out. But we're going to go ahead and listen to the track. That way I can figure out what kind of style I want it. So this is like uplifting pop. So I'm going to go ahead and put uplifting. I want to put XcaliberZero. Definitely recommend putting the emotion of the track, if the track is emotional. Just certain keywords that people, that like artists would search when they're actually in a mood, when they're actually trying to figure out a song to actually record on. So I don't know why I said actual so many times there, but I'm talking kind of fast. So let me slow down a little bit. When you have your tags on there, make sure you're doing something like mood or R&B or the genre that you have. And then also make sure that you put your own producer name. You want to make sure that when you're adding your actual tracks on there, when you get that clout on here, people can just go ahead and search your actual keyword and you'll pop up. So definitely recommend putting your own artist name in there. And I'm going to put a couple other type of names on here and then we'll switch it up. All right, so I got a couple on here: pop, R&B, uplifting, XcaliberZero, love, and heartbreak. Don't need to go too crazy on here. The key is already added and the BPM is already added. So this point right here is a part that's kind of important. This is why I say that when you upload your track, make sure that you already cut it before actually uploading, because it makes your life a lot easier. So if you're uploading your full track, like a full 2-minute or 3-minute track, it'll come up here and you'll have to clip it down to a certain amount of bars. So this way, when I'm uploading the track that's around 25 to 30 seconds, it's already cut, so I don't have to go in here and try to nudge and try to cut the actual track on this actual loop bar here, because it's not as easy as doing it on your actual DAW. So we're going to try to find the perfect loop right now with this track. Cool, so we have the full track here. So sometimes with my tracks, I don't necessarily like the intro very long. I like to keep the intro kind of short. That way the artist is able to catch the vibe pretty quickly. They have a couple of bars to get the vibe, and then from there they get to go off and do their thing. So I'm gonna cut this a little bit before, and then I'm also gonna extend the outro. There's two ways you can do it. You can extend the loop length. If the loop length is too long, it won't move up. So this track happens to be a little bit too long, so I'm gonna slide this over. And then from here, we're going to listen to how the actual loop starts from a good point, which would be about 4 bars in. Cool, so that's all we got to do with that. Now from there, you can just go ahead and hit next. The beat offset you won't really need unless you're trying to nudge the point to the grid. If your BPM isn't matching up, if Voisey for some reason doesn't correctly read your BPM, sometimes it'll be a little off. You'll have to nudge it with the beat offset. But I like to just make sure, like I said before, that I already checked the BPM before, so I know that the BPM is correct. And then also, you can use this zoom tool to zoom in and out if you need to nudge and just get that proper cut on the actual track. Because when you have the track on Voisey, it's all loop based. So if you're a producer and you have loops that are you send out for loop packs, it's perfect to upload on here. But if you're putting your beat on here, make sure that you have correct loop points. That way the artist is able to continuously sing on it and have the whole vibe, instead of it getting cut off, or instead of it off starting a little bit and not really matching up and just really kind of killing the creative mood. A pro tip for anybody who is on Voisey, who's a producer, I definitely recommend having your beat store or a certain playlist of the beats that you have on Voisey in your description or your bio on your actual profile. Let me say that again. Make sure that you have a playlist of the beats that you have on Voisey on your actual profile. This is a gem, because I feel like that what I've noticed is that artists who sing on these tracks want the full track, and they don't have it on Voisey, so they're able to click the link in my description and download it from there, which creates an email lead, or they're able to buy it from there. So that's a super gem for anybody who's a producer who has an online beat store, trying to create a business. I definitely recommend doing that. And then from here, you'll see that it says ready to upload. It has everything that you just, pretty much all the metadata that you already have input, and you just hit I declare that I granted the rights to this recording or conversation, that you agree with the terms, and you upload and publish from there. And as it says, boom, your beat is now live on the app. To manage your beats, you go to your profile, and you'll see an upload within the next couple of seconds when you actually get on the app. And make sure that you have the notification on for when people actually use your Voisey, because you'll be able to see all of the people who've sung to the tracks that you've already uploaded. And from there, you're able to have a shareable link to your profile as well. So you can use that if you want to put it on Instagram or your link tree. And then you're able to upload 2 more by clicking the upload another track link. So it's that simple. That's the best way to upload, in my opinion. Be sure, if you have tracks that are just loops, that are just guitar loops or piano melodies that you made, upload those. A lot of artists are looking for tracks like that. It's really cool because you'll be able to hear the artist really take over and really shine on tracks like that. So if you have loops that you have, if you have beats, cut them up, put them on Voisey, and create that network with these artists. It's a really, really collaborative community. I'm not sponsored by them. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. I just strongly believe in this app because it's really the first app that I've seen that's really built the community in a way where it's very instant and very direct. And you like that. You don't have to waste money on studio time. I'm rambling here. We're gonna get the outro. Thanks for everybody who's watching. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will have more videos on how to upload on Voisey and tips to upload on Voisey and different ways to grow and rank on Voisey as well. So if you are looking for more content like that, please be sure to have the bell notification on and to subscribe. It's your boy XcaliberZero, the music producer you can grow with, and I'm out.